We've had the 430X for a couple of weeks now, which means the GPS unit has had plenty of time to learn the garden, work out where to go and get used to all the little nooks and crannies. First impressions, it's been a massive improvement on the 315. It's not missing any patches of grass like the 315 did, and it's doing a great job of getting into all the corners. A couple of other little things we've noticed. Obviously it's a slightly bigger mower than the 315, so there have been a couple of low-hanging branches we've had to trim just to make sure it doesn't get stuck under them. And unfortunately our sun lounger that the 315 used to squeeze under now has to be kept out of the way, because otherwise this guy gets stuck underneath it. But the biggest improvement we've seen is the speed. This thing moves a lot faster than the 315, so on top of covering more ground a lot quicker, that coupled with the GPS making sure it's getting into every corner means it does a really thorough quick job of the garden. Now the mower has GPS built in, it's a lot easier for it to know that it's covering every spot of the garden. And one of the ways it seems to do this is to give itself a small area while it's working. So hopefully, you'll see in a second, as it's trundling along, it'll stop and turn around where there isn't a guide wire to tell it to. So here you go, he just turned there. There's absolutely no reason for him to stop there other than the GPS is telling him to stick in this little area and make sure it all gets done. Now this part of the garden is one that the old 315 couldn't even cope getting through. It was too narrow and it refused to go in there. Now however, with the 430X's GPS unit, as you can see where I haven't trimmed it down yet, it's quite happily going through regularly and keeping this all nice and low. Now it's also new grass, which is great because you can see there's still a few patches to come up, but as the mower's going over the new stuff, that won't affect it.